Roofing work can be dangerous. Roofers are exposed to many hazards when demolishing or installing roofing material. Unpredictable fall hazards can be caused by uneven sheathing, sudden gusts of wind, loose roofing materials, surfaces that become slippery when wet, equipment misuse or failure, and unsafe behavior on the part of workers. Roofers can encounter other hazards on the job too, including climbing ladders, handling materials and disposing of debris, using hand and power tools, working near overhead power lines, and working in extreme temperatures. An effective pre-planning process must be conducted prior to any roofing operations. Before any work begins, employers must ensure the strength and structural integrity of the roof to safely support workers. Safe ladder access to the roof must be provided. Set up extension ladders properly on stable, level surfaces and at a 4:1 ratio. Extension ladders must extend 3 feet above the roof level to ensure safe access to the roof and must be secured from movement. Always maintain 3 points of contact with the ladder when climbing. Inspect the roof for any debris, water, or frost prior to beginning work. Remove slip and trip hazards before getting onto the roof. And always wear slip-resistant shoes to minimize fall hazards. When lowering material, establish restricted areas around the project, such as drop zones or limited access zones. And keep workers out of the danger zone where debris, tools, or materials may fall to the ground by barricading the area. Stage materials so that workers on the roof have quick and safe access to them. Consider using a ladder lift or ladder hoist system to transfer materials to the roof. Remove or secure any loose materials such as roof shingles that may create a tripping hazard. Finally, slip guards should be installed to prevent materials from sliding off the roof. Working at heights puts roofers at fall risk. Before beginning a roofing job, identify fall protection systems needed to protect roofers from falls and have them in place prior to beginning work on the job. One form of fall protection for roofers is a personal fall arrest system, or PFAS. Most personal fall arrest systems for use in roofing consist of roof anchors, a full body harness, and a lifeline, such as a rope grab self-retracting lifeline, or SRL, or a lanyard that links the harness to the anchor. Roof anchors are designed to be used as either temporary or permanent anchor connectors on wood-framed structures. Always read the manufacturer's instructions on how and where to install anchor points. Use a full body harness to minimize stress forces on the body in the event of a fall. Harnesses provide sufficient freedom of movement to allow work to occur. When attaching lifelines, make sure the lanyard is directly attached to the full body harness's D-ring between the shoulder blades. Finally, have a rescue plan whenever personal fall arrest systems are used to ensure a fallen worker is retrieved in a timely manner. Be alert and aware of other common hazards while performing work on a roof, such as using hand and power tools, electrical hazards, and weather hazards. Use proper protective equipment such as hard hats, eye protection, and work gloves when using tools and equipment. Roofers must be aware of air hoses and power cords for nail guns and other electrical equipment. Hoses and cords are potential slip, trip, and fall hazards. Power tools such as air nailers must be equipped with safety devices such as guards and used in accordance with manufacturer's instructions. As most electrocutions involving roofers result from contact with overhead power lines, roofers must use extreme caution when working near power lines. Additionally, roofers can be exposed to potential electrocution hazards by contacting electrical conduit that may be buried in old roofing material. So make sure electrical hazards are mitigated by de-energizing the circuits, grounding, or by guarding them with insulation. Finally, roofers are routinely exposed to the elements, which means there's often a threat of overexposure to hot or cold conditions. When working in hot temperatures, gradually increase roofers' time in hot conditions to adapt or become acclimatized to working in the heat. Drink water often, even if you aren't thirsty, to maintain proper hydration. and take frequent rest breaks in the shade or air-conditioned areas to cool down. Also, dress appropriately when working in cold temperatures as well. Take rest breaks in warm locations and limit the amount of time outside on extremely cold days. Drink water or warm, sweetened fluids, and do not consume caffeine or alcohol. Following these basic measures will help guide your workers to work safely during roofing operations.